Hi Capricorn, welcome back to my channel. It's Krista here to do your general forecast for April 1st through April 15th, 2020. So this is for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, and Capricorn Rising signs. This just slipped out, gotta show ya. Something sudden or unexpected could be happening. It doesn't always mean it's bad. It could be unexpected and sudden in the best way. We'll see if it shows up in your spread today. Certainly I'll recall that when looking at the other cards. Okie dokie. Could have to do with a younger water sign or someone who is trying to get to your heart, trying to speak the language of love. Like I said, it doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. It could mean that you're leveling up in this area, or someone surprises you with a message of love. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. What do you need to know for April 1st through April 15th? Messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, April 1 through April 15th. Wow, these are flippy floppy. It's not usually the case. Messages for Capricorn. Capricorn, April 1st through 15th. Capricorn, April 1st through 15th. All right, friends, let's get out your cards. In addition to your reading today, we will be looking at a medicine card from the Oracle deck here for an additional message for you, okay? So she jumped out at the beginning. Yeah, so definitely a language. Oh my gosh. You can stop worrying about a message of love. Okay, so there's a lot of communication. There's a lot of interest in matters of the heart. You may feel as though you're not getting the right feedback. You may be worried about getting the right feedback or worried about producing what someone else needs for, emotional communication. Capricorn, you might just be really in your feels for the first 2 weeks as well. I do want to mention we are dealing with a couple of characters here. We're dealing with both a Pisces and a Scorpio individual or energy, or 8th and 12th house, sex, death, and rebirth, and the underworld, surrender and sacrifice. And the arts, sensitivity, psychic power. You could be growing in this area as well. If you're not dealing with an individual, like a water sign individual, and this is all your energy, Capricorn, you are really growing in your emotional prowess. And the only thing that seems to be a little bit out of place here is the 8 of Swords, and I want to mention here that the 8s, we're really just looking at advancement, achievement. It could feel like you're a little bit out of sorts in this arena, or someone that you're communicating with isn't speaking the same language right away, but you're ready. You're ready to advance. You're ready to achieve. It looks like a little bit of a waiting period, or keeping hope, keeping faith could be a major element for you in the first 2 weeks. So bottom of the deck energy, 3 of Cups. Really nice energy. This is celebratory. This has to do with friends, small groups of friendships. Really having people support you, feeling supported at this time. But again, we're dealing in the realm of the heart. We're dealing with our emotions. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, Cups cards. And for an earth sign, that means, right off the bat that you're in your feels. You want to meet people there. You want to draw in people to that area. You're no longer fearful of looking in that area. You're developing. You're becoming aware. So it's actually really, really positive. So there could be potential for a reunion with loved ones or friends the first 2 weeks of the month as well here. 3 of Cups does indicate a little bit of a reunion and celebration. Could be with a younger water sign, as I said. The only sign that's sort of not here in terms of water is the card representing Cancer. However, if you have a child, Capricorn, this could be your water sign child. But this person is very sensitive and you do relate to them. But maybe this is a new type of communication for you for some reason. Maybe you're relating differently, or you're able to speak to that person a little differently. So the situation is represented by the Page of Cups. So this is, really getting comfortable in your love communication style. And like I say, it does sit atop of this Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is very shy, very sensitive, poetic, artistic. Again, this could be you or someone in your environment. This is a general reading, so whatever you're experiencing while you're watching this is what it applies to. But we're dealing with a lot of water here, right? These two watery guys, and technically this sits on top. So it's definitely developing your feelings, developing your emotional world, feeling more sensitive, feeling more confident about your sensitivity. You could even be delving into the arts at this time, whether that, any kind of arts. Poetry, this could be theatrical arts. This could be meeting someone in this environment as well. You could just be really interested in cinema lately. Something could be getting your attention or telling a story for you as well that really grabs you, that really you can connect to. If it's not your own story or someone that you're in direct communication with, for example, you're definitely here inspired by, cinematics or theaters or a book or some sort of novel or a painting, whatever it is, right? Anything having to do with the arts, could even be culinary arts. The way that you express yourself to other people, you're going to become more creative about that. So very, very interesting to see this for you, Cappy. Here we have in the reason for this, right? And this is give and take. This is a really nice balance. This could be a sense of bartering, a give it and give it take, a back and forth. Energetically, in terms of the cards are concerned, it does sit on top of the Eight of Swords. So this is an awareness. This needs to grow. You're aware of this, though. You're aware. You might already be reaching out. You may already be trying, or the other person may already be trying with you, and you are connecting. But there is some concern or some sort of, maybe you could be kicking yourself a little bit for maybe taking so long. Maybe you could be wondering, is this fair? Is this a fair exchange? Or the other person could be kicking themselves, right? If you're trying to get through to them in an emotionally profound or stable, mature way, right? Six of Pentacles, a really nice balance, a give and take, a bartering of some sorts, getting through to someone, becoming aware of something. I think you are able to balance your mind in a practical way around communication of an emotional sort here. Balance will be necessary. Patience will be necessary. In your recent past is our King of Cups here. Here's the Scorpio ruled King of Cups. Technically, it's 8th house energy, right? Sex, death, rebirth, but it is the Phoenix. It is going through the depths. It's the Plutonian depths, right? It is the pure darkness and having the will to power through its Mars association. Pluto and Mars rules Scorpio, and through pure willpower, strength of character, fighter spirit, coming back up the other side, stronger and more capable. And that's what this card energetically brings with it. This card is deep. This energy is deep. This person, if it's you, you've gone deep. This is a place you had to go to your own inner darkness to find the spirit of love and potential for togetherness and reunion. If this is a person in your environment that you're trying to get through to, they've gone deep and they know what it's like to go to the dark. And you could really be helping each other out at this time as well, Cappy. I'm getting a little choked up about this and I'm not sure why. Like it's kind of getting to my feels. So I really see you trying. I think that's why you kind of need this feedback right now. And I think you're making it obvious, and I think it will come through. Just, try to have a little bit of patience. In the now position, right? Here's where you really feel sweet. You're really in tune. Your heart's on your sleeve. You have really nothing to hide. You've really grown already, even in the first I would say within a week of becoming really confident here with your feelings, you've already grown, right? You've gone from going deep, maybe even being unfamiliar or uncomfortable with your feelings, and then trying it a little bit. Well, I'm going to try it. I'm going to see what I get back, and I'm going to see how it feels and what it looks like. And then you're like, oh, okay, this isn't too bad. I'm going to keep doing this. And so that's what it's like here. And it could be really freeing. It could be really freeing for you, because this is where you're setting yourself free. You recognize, oh, I'm in charge of setting myself free from my emotional constraints. Or I don't need someone else's emotional validation to feel as though I'm worthy, or to, have a positive mind frame about something. You can free yourself from something here. These constraints are being eliminated from your life, Capricorn. And here's where we're going to play a little bit of a waiting game. Here's our advice, right? Here's we're looking at Temperance. There is definitely something churning behind the scenes. I would feel a little blessed at this time. Source really has your back. Source wants the best for a reunion or a little bit of a celebration here. Don't stop reaching out. Don't stop communicating. Someone is happy to hear from you, or someone does want to be able to go deep with you and understand your emotional world with you, but it may take some time. It may take a little bit of time to get back what you're giving out. But you will, Capricorn. You will get it back, because you're coming from such a deep place of the heart. And it was hard work. Whenever we see the King of Cups, and I know, like, he looks so chill, right? He's just like, what's up, little fish? But this guy went underground. He has seen the dark night of the soul, right? Scorpio power, regeneration. And here we have Bear. Bear is introspection. You have been doing a lot of this work, guys. You have been going deep within your own soul, your own heart. Maybe this is your inner child, if it isn't an actual physical child for you. This could be your inner child who needed healing and attention and validation and security. I feel like I'm going to cry, and I never do this for my readings, but this is intense. Introspection. Keep going there. Get in touch with your inner child. Remember your ancestors at this time. And remember, this is one of the most powerful totem animals that there is. And Bear is extremely powerful. So you are finding power within your emotional world here, guys. Really special reading. Was not expecting that. So I hope that you enjoyed it, guys. If you have a second, comment below. I love hearing from you. And if you like my content, please like, share, and subscribe. So I hope you'll join me in the next video for your sign, everyone. Take excellent care. Bye for now.